take a tour in central Houston with an eco-friendly transporter with the Segway Tours of Houston. Exploring the Bayou City on wheels is a fun way to get to know Houston. There are a lot of historic things to see up close and from a distance.
With these portable machines that are so incredible, you weave in and out of all of the cool historic places and have fun at the same time while learning about the city.
Cotton was king here in Houston for a long time.
One can experience the city from a walking perspective within a few hours while having a great time on the Segway.
One of the really beautiful things about these tours is that there's such a variety of people that you get and what they want from the tour and what they see.
People come from other states in America and from other countries to learn about H-Town.
The Magnolia Ballroom is the only part of that building that's still left.
The reaction almost always across the board is, wow, I didn't know Houston had this, or I didn't know this was in Houston, or I would have never expected Houston to look like this. And that's probably the most gratifying part of giving the tour.
Spaghetti Warehouse behind you is the most haunted, not haunted building in Houston.
Many native Houstonians are taken aback by all of the history they learn on the tour.
People that are from Houston who come on tour, they learn more than they were expecting and a lot that they had no idea how much they didn't know about what downtown Houston has become.
The Segway Tour begins at the Wortham Theater Center Plaza and it winds down around the banks of Buffalo Bayou. While visiting the banks of the Bayou, we learned about the mysterious red button on the Preston Street Bridge that makes the Bayou burp.
7 wonders of Houston, which are the 7 beautiful metal towers that are really nice to look at. One of the towers has a little button. I actually have a little bit of my childhood that goes with the button. You click it and then the water kind of starts like moving in a little jacuzzi, swimmy pool thing in the middle of the bayou.
The red button is a big hit with many, especially with the kids. In 1836, brothers Augustus Chapman Allen and John Kirby Allen founded Houston.
We've got the port that the Allen brothers started Houston from, and Houston grew from that small area of the city. We go to Market Square, which is super, super historical. It's where Houston started.
At Market Square, a memorial fountain and landscaping was added in to honor Lauren Catuzzi Grancolas. She was one of many people killed on September 11, 2001.
It's called Lauren's Fountain. She was the one that was on the flight, on Flight 93, and definitely worth a visit.
Just across the street, you can visit La Carafe. The building is believed to be the oldest bar in Houston and the oldest commercial building still in use.
Watch the fire hydrant, guys, and come on across.
The tour then zooms its way towards the side of tall downtown buildings where the tour guides discuss the history about several buildings, including the Rice Hotel. The hustle and bustle of city life continued with many pedestrians walking the sidewalks as we made our way to Sam Houston Park. It is Houston's first city park that was established in 1900.
This park is one of the prettiest parks we have in the cities.
The park is surrounded by the skyscrapers, and it is a short walk from downtown's Houston City Hall. Besides being a pristine park to visit, it has a lot of history to share with those who visit.
Houston was part of the Confederacy. The state of Texas was the last state to join the Confederacy. We were also one of the only states that fought against the secession. Everybody is always proud to tote the fact that Texas can become its own nation again. We actually were, when we were invited to use that privilege, we didn't. Sam Houston was not anxious to leave the Union at all, and we did eventually join the Confederacy and the Civil War. And our statue to the Confederacy soldiers and the battle is in this park as well.
The Heritage Society rescued a number of the city's historic structures, and they are featured at Sam Houston Park.
As far as history is concerned, this park doesn't get much better. The houses, like I said, each one representative of a different ward in Houston, and the way they were set up economically, socially, and racially.
The tour winds its way to Tranquility Park. It's named for Sea of Tranquility, and it is located just across the street from City Hall.
Awesome, guys.
The cool fountains and walkways were built to commemorate the first landing on the moon by the Apollo 11 mission. This popular spot becomes home to many festivals and events held throughout the year.
A lot of us are from Houston, so talking about our city, there's a lot of pride involved, and it's a lot of fun teaching people about what's going on down here.
For more information on the tours, go to segwaytoursofhouston.com.
We're gonna move out.